Hello and welcome to 365 Days of Excelling with Clive. This is day 63 and today we look at the Excel functionality find and replace. So what it does is you find a certain text and replace it with a desired text. For example, if I want to find this text John Doe and replace it with the surname only, which is Doe, I can make use of find and replace. It becomes handy, especially if you have large quantities of data. Here I just have 4 records that have the John Doe. So I can easily just say, replace this with surname Doe, which is easy enough, and I can just copy and paste over this 4 times, which is just a quick exercise. But if I have a lot of data, it becomes difficult to be able to do that. Another way I could have done it is to just filter for John Doe and then just paste over the John Doe the word doll. But if I have a lot of data or I have many different names, then I have to do that 10 times, 9 times, and it becomes slower and slower. So the quickest way I can do it is to try and make use of find and replace. So how do I access the find and replace functionality? When I'm on Home tab, I go to Editing here and drop down to Replace. Alternatively, I can just click Ctrl H. Then the first thing I have to put in here is, what do I want to find? I want to find the name John Doe. What do I want to replace it with? I want to replace it with the surname only. Or alternatively, I can just say I want to find the name John and space, because there is a space between the surname and name, and replace it with nothing. It will give me exactly the same result. So let's just try this to replace John and space with nothing. Okay, so you can see it made 4 replacements. So every John Doe have been replaced by the surname only. So we have replaced the name John. We can do the same with the name Andrew James as well. We can replace Andrew space by nothing. Also, another thing you can do is, on the options here, you can choose whether you want to do the replacement on all the sheets. So if I say entire worksheet or entire workbook, then it will go also to the next page and do the replacement. So if I say replace all, it also tells me there is another 4 that have been replaced, which is basically on the second page here. I can also do the match case as well, to say I want to only replace it if it matches the case. If it doesn't match the case, I don't want to replace it. So let me go back to the context and just select sheet. So at this time, I want to replace Andrew and space. I want to replace it with nothing. So I want to remove the first name here. But suppose this one have capital letters here, A and N are capital letters, and the rest is matching the case with this one. If I say replace, it will replace everything. But if I want to match the case, if I just do Ctrl-Z to undo, then I say match case and I say replace, you'll see that this Andrew with capital letter A and N is not replaced. So I've only done 2 replacements. I can also decide to match entire cell contents. So what I'm saying is, let me just undo whatever I've done and remove match case. So for example, you want to replace Andrew space with Andrew James. So in this case, you want to go the other way where you want to bring name and surname. So here, if I do this without selecting on match entire cell, you'll see that it will also replace this Andrew with Andrew James as well. So we'll end up with two surnames. Let's just see. You can see here something has gone wrong. Here we have the right desired result, but here we have now duplicate surnames. Why? Because we replaced the Andrew space with Andrew James, and it's added onto this same cell content. So to avoid this, if I just do Ctrl Z, you can actually say, let's match entire cell contents. And then we can, let me do another Ctrl Z, sorry. If you say match entire cell contents, then you can say replace all. You can see now only the word that have been replaced is the one in cell A7 and nothing else, because here we had Andrew James, but we are matching entire cell contents with Andrew and space only. So that's it, guys, with find and replace functionality. Tomorrow we are looking at how you can make use of wildcards to do find and replace. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye-bye.